Well, everyone, this is Mike here, manager of Chorley in the Vanarama North League. And so far, since we were last together, we have done fairly well. We started off the season not so great with a 1-0 loss to Hereford, which was very disappointing. It had me a little bit worried, but after that we went on a run with a 2-0 win over Bradford, a 1-0 win in extra time it took us to get through the FA Cup third qualifying round. Then we went to Chester and won 2-0 there, and then have won in the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup against Curzon Ashton 2-0 as well. And so really Harry Cardwell has been kind of the MVP of the early games. Obviously he scored the 4 goals in that first FA Cup game that you guys were with us. Really we weren't getting much going on at all in our attacking until I would substitute Cardwell on. So he came on as a sub and then scored a penalty there. Then he came on again as a sub in extra time and scored the winner against Gainsborough. And then Ollie Shenton has just kind of taken over the goal scoring stuff, scoring twice against Chester and scoring once last game against Curzon Ashton. Outside of that, since we were last with you, there has been, I think, really just one signing, which has been actually a loan that we've done here, which is... yeah, just a loan, which is Matty Jacob from Hull. Scouts had scouted him better than he actually has turned out to be here, but some depth on the right and left there is what we needed. So he comes from Hull that we're loaning him from, 19-year-old Englishman, just for some depth. And really, that's what we have to go with is now loans, because if you look at the finances, I was below payroll, and then Newbie, I believe it was... yes, Elliot Newby asked for a new contract, and I obliged because he was playing quite well and has bumped us over the scouting budget, or the wage budget, unfortunately. So that is where we are there. So today we have games against Alfreton at home and Leamington away, and we'll quickly show you the league table. We're sitting in 5th with 3 games played because of that one disappointing loss that we had there. The other teams ahead of us getting draws, and then Darlington is undefeated so far, so that's good for them as well. And we've completed actually their board expectation, minimum board expectation of reaching the first round by going through all the qualifying rounds and making it. We drew Ebbsfleet in the first round, who are from the Vanarama South. So with all that said, here is what the team is looking for like for us. Henley got a red card at the end of the last game, so he is suspended, which means Andy Halls is going to come in. We also have lost Calevely. He has a broken ankle and is out for 3 to 5 months, so it will be a while till we see him, and Henley is gone there. Alright, so this is what our lineup will look like today. We are going to go balanced. We have Irwin still in net. Back 4, relatively the same. Jacob the Lonely coming in on the left-hand side there. Baines and Leather still in the middle. They've got a good partnership going on. Halls comes in on the right side to take over Henley from his red card. Tomlinson remains at defensive midfielder. He played amazing that first game that you guys watched. Not been so good since. Nguesson in there is the deep-lying playmaker. Booty we have in as a attacking playmaker right now to get some more attack in the squad. Shenton out on the left, who's been playing really well. Newby out on the right on his new contract. And Cardwell, who has been by far the best striker for us. I've brought in the other strikers in before, and they haven't really done anything. So that is how we are lining up today against Alfreton in our first matchup of the day. Carry straight off where he did from last match. We dominated the last match. Scoring quickly in the first half and then just not being able to put one away after that. But here we are, and we're starting a minute and a half in with our corner, which comes to nothing because it's actually the highlight is us counter-attacking with Newby coming down. He's going to find Cardwell, who's going to slot it in for his 7th goal of the season. Like I said, Cardwell has been great. And so that is a great goal for us here, which shoots us up into second place. Alfreton is mid-table team here right now. Another cross, and boom, Baines puts it in for his second goal of the season off of that cross. Wing play really was a good choice. We are winning crosses in the air quite well, and so we are up 2-0 now here against Alfreton. They have a free kick, though. These highlights are coming fast and furious here today. Ooh, just tipped over, it looked like. No, it just hit the crossbar, and we go out for a goal kick here. So lovely stuff so far. Hey, we've jumped up into first place now. That Darlington must be losing right where we belong. Oh, and now we're dropped down to third as Darlington and York both start doing some stuff in their game, it looks like. 25 minutes in, and oh, here we go. Throw-in from Baines, who throws it straight to their player. Reeves for Alfreton's going to come down on the attack, pass it back to Atkinson into Johnson. We are in kind of holding our shape, I guess. It's not been too bad. We're keeping them out, but Claxton's going to cross it in and a header over the bar, and we get away with one there. Alright, we got the kick at the back from Irwin, who's going to launch it forward. Lots of bouncing up in the air as Reeves finally brings it down over to Smith. The tide is turning a little bit in this game, but Tomlinson, there we go. He just wants to play for you guys because he does what he did the last time you guys were watching. And Nguesson scores his first league goal for Chorley. And so that's why it says it's his first ever senior goal. Great goal from the distance, and we are up 3-0. These guys love playing for you guys because that's where we score majority of our goals, apparently. Yeah, so we're up 3-0, which will keep us solidly in third place right now, it looks like. Baines into Booty. Back to Baines into Jacob, and Nguesson at the top. He loses out to Bradley, and now they're coming and countering at us as Reeves comes on the break. He's too quick. He shoots. Great save by Irwin. Now they have a corner that we're going to have to defend here. Johnson's putting it in, and it's easy for Nguesson, only one there, but it heads it right back to Johnson. Bradley's shot gets blocked. There's some solid defending going on over there, and that's the end of that highlight. Now we're coming down back the end. Baines this time throws it to our player, and Jacob. It's a nice little triangle play, the strongest shape in soccer right there between the two of them, but it ends up not working. But it comes back down to Baines, into Tomlinson, across the way to Newby. Booty plays it. Oh, I thought he just played it out of nowhere, but Halls is back there, and he puts into Cardwell, who volleys it over. It would have been better to see a diving header there from Cardwell. That would have been a thing of beauty to put that in, but he volleys it over the net. And we're going to go into halftime. Oh, there's one more highlight here, actually. And I don't know if it's going to turn anything, but Newby's got it. And he's going to put it all the way, switch the field to Shenton, who's going to come down the side, back to Jacob, cross it in. What a cross to Cardwell, who does the same. Oh, I had to hit the crossbar, I guess, this time. I thought he just skied it again. But we do go into halftime at 3-0, which is a beautiful thing, and very pleased with the performance. Let's keep it going. And we are coming into the second half, still sitting in second place in the league so far, but they are going to start off their attack with Atkinson. Oh no, Shenton's going to just say nuh-uh and hoof it down the field, but they come back to us. Again, we get possession. Booty up to Cardwell, who's going to hold it up. Tries to get Nguesson, but it gets intercepted. They just hoof it forward again into Halls, passes it back to Irwin, who will launch it forward to Cardwell, flicks it to Shenton, who loses out to Claxton. Over to Johnson, into Bradley, back to Johnson. They're kicking the ball around in their midfield. Tries to get out, but Newby's right there to just head it forward. And they are still putting a little bit of pressure on us here as they continue. Reeves will take the shot. Great shot off the crossbar and down, but doesn't go in, luckily for us. As we enter into the 50th minutes, the 55th minute. Tomlinson again is not playing great. He's bumping up between 6.5 6.6 there so far, but we are holding strong there still. Captain Leather will throw it straight to one of their players, which is not great because he is our center back, and now they're breaking in on us very slowly. And we've gotten our players back now, and just chips it forward, easy for Irwin to come out and grab. We're starting to get some tired players here. We've been playing like twice a week because of our FA Cup stuff here, so players are getting quite tired, and it shows right there as Reeves just scissor kick volleys it into the bottom corner. I think actually we need to lower our tempo a bit here. It's too high. We're going to keep a standard and standard and see how that goes for us right now. And as we come into the almost 70th minute, we're going to make some subs of our tired players here. So the problem is I don't have much in the shape of wingers is the problem right now. So Sean Miller will come in for Newbie on the right, and Shenton's gonna. Do I have more who could play the right side? I don't. So we are gonna bring in. I guess Connor Hall will just have to suck it up and play on the left. Alright. It's just for 20 minutes. And at this point, Jacob's tired, Baines is tired. But with 9 minutes left, I'm going to take off... Yes, I'm going to take off Tomlinson, bring Booty and back into that spot, and we're going to bring Lewis. Oh no. Lewis apparently is not good there. We're going to bring Andy Halls into that attacking. We're going to make him box-to-box. And then we're going to bring Arlen Birch in on the right-hand side there. That's what we're going to do. A little bit of strange swapping there, but we just have to hold off. They're not going to score 2 goals on us. Ooh, Baines almost puts in another goal from the corner. He has been really good off of corners here for us, so that's been great to see. And come on. Ooh, Darlington has gone up again, dropping us down into 3rd place. But we will finish off the match at 3-1. A good win for us. And that will do nicely for us in the league so far as we keep that momentum going. Well, we have gotten news that Henley's suspension has been increased to 2 more games. I was confused why he was suspended for the last game because he got the straight red in the FA Cup. But now he is okay to play for the league, but I guess he's probably suspended for the next 2 FA Cup games. So we're going to throw him in, and that remains, at this point, the only change that we have for today's game against Leamington is Henley coming in on the left. I'm going to bring him as a wing-back support, actually. So Henley coming in on the left, Baines Leather remain in the center, Halves remains out right. Tomlinson hopefully will get something going here as he stays in at that ball-winning midfielder. Nguess and Booty in the center mid, Shenton out left, Newbie out right, and Cardwell up front. And that is how we are going to line up against Leamington here today. Leamington sitting in 15th, I think, is where they are right now in the league. And so we should be able to win this one. We are the favorites to win against this Leamington side. Yeah, play your game and we should be winning this one comfortably. So here we are. We're off for the 5th game of the season, coming against Leamington, and we've already gotten an attack and a shot, but not worthy enough of a highlight, apparently, as Brackley has now jumped ahead of us in the table, as they've probably gone ahead in their game. But we are in the attack, guessing out to Henley. Cardwell, will pass it to himself, we'll say, off of the corner of the crossbar in the post, comes back to him, and he just pops it in, easy as you like, for his 1000th goal of the season so far beginning. He has been prolific in his goal scoring, and we are now up to the top of the league with that goal. 1-0 over Leamington. Beautiful thing to see. Geisley's gone up against Kidderminster. That puts them pretty much just in their same spot that they were before. Though it looks like Darlington has gone ahead over York. That was a big game that's being played over there. Nothing really to talk about in our game except that free kick now that Baines almost puts it in. He has been great off of the set pieces and the corners with that powerful head of his. And we go back. We've had 4 shots on target, an XG of 103, but really have only had the 2 highlights so far in this game. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But hey, so far we're sitting in second, and we should be able, as long as we get the win, to at least be in second. Ideal for us is York and Darlington actually tying each other. That will put us up front, but it's still early, so if one of them wins, that's fine. Should put us in pretty solidly in second. So you've played well, but there's room for improvement, especially with only 2 highlights popping up for us. So let's pop in some goals here, boys. Leather has not been playing great, though he's just been popped up to a 6.6 there. And so far, nothing doing in this game. It has been a slow, though we've gotten lots of attacks, just not apparently prolific attacks. Baines is getting tired here as we come into the 70th minute, but I don't know. Ooh, lots of players have just all of a sudden popped tired. This is the problem, is my wingers, is that I don't have anyone who can play wing right now, so that's obviously somewhere where I need to get a loan coming in. Miller's going to come in for newbie, and we will move Andy Hall into that center position for Baines, and Matty Jacob will come in to D-right, and that's what we're going to do for now. Freshen it up a bit. Both the defense and up in the attacking there. In Shenton's, you're going to have to play the whole game, I think. Unfortunately, that's where we are sitting at for now, Shenton. We've hit the 80th minute, still nothing going. I'm going to take off Booty to give him a rest and bring in Lewis Riley. We'll move him around and put Shenton actually in the middle, I think. Riley can go out to the left where he's not really going to do much, but that's okay. There's 9 minutes left. As long as we don't get scored on, I will be happy with that at this point. Though they have moved into attacking by only having 3 in the back, but they moved that extra player, it looks like, up into their midfield. So, oh, but it might, oh my goodness. 30 yards out, that strike to tie it up. An awful giveaway by Shenton into Turner, who just launches it. That is supremely lucky by Leamington there. Tight offside. There's no VAR, so it's going to matter. It's not that tight anyway. And we are going to have to go with some attacking here. Alright, boys, come on. That's not very attacking as we push it all the way back to Irwin. Going to kick it up to Ngosa into Tomlinson, who will just give it straight to them. Tomlinson's killing me. Shenton's at a 6.2 in the middle and is exhausted. And they're coming and attacking us. Henley will get it out. Great header by Henley up to Riley, who's going to run and run into Cardwell, who tries to shoot one from 30 yards himself to puts it in, but no dice. This is not at all what we deserve out of this game. And now they're going to take a free kick. Irwin does well to come up and take control of that and hold on to it, wasting time for some reason before he'll hoof it up. Into Miller, back to Jacob, into Ingwesen, who's going to kick it straight to their center defender in Lane, who's going to send them back this other way. This last part where all our players are tired is killing us. But that's a great tackle by Ingwesen, who puts in the Cardwell. Back to Shenton, into Cardwell. Will Shenton make up for it? Cardwell shoots and misses the net. There's a minute left. We have another attack. Nope, we'll just give the ball away to Turner and give them an attack instead. Come on, make a tackle. There you go. Oh, Tomlinson finally comes in with something this game. Miller down the sides. But that's a tackle. I think the whistle's probably going to go here. So we are overtime here. Don't be in a hurry through a Henley. This is our last attack. Miller. Stuff. Jacob into Cardwell. It's cleared out. That's going to be the whistle. That is not good enough sort of match we should have been winning. And we could have been first. We're probably second. Where's the York game? No, we think it's second. But instead we find ourselves sitting down in fourth now after that disappointing performance. Not happy with that. Well, as we look at our schedule for next month, we do have Darlington here and probably Kidderminster. Where's Kidderminster in the league? Where's Kidderminster? They're near the bottom. I'm going to do Southport. Also near the bottom, so we'll do Kidderminster. So we will join together as we face Darlington away, because that's going to be the next big match, and then Kidderminster at home, and that is where we will pick up next time. So if you enjoyed that video, please like it, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.